All right, guys, here we go. We are going to wrap up the deck project as promised. So if we go back to our handout, we should be at ceiling construction. So we've gone through the floor, through the rim board. We should be ready to go with ceiling construction. If you look at this building, there really is not much of a ceiling. We've got a couple beams that run off across the other side, and you can see where the rafters are. The only real section we have of ceiling is at the front. So we do have this overhanging piece right here that has a series of 1-bys attached to the top side. If we look at a little detail, we can see that we have got 1x2s that are vertically screwed into these 2x6 outlookers that we've already identified in the unit. So we need to figure out basically how many of those 1x2s we need. And keep in mind, these are pressure treated. So instead of going to the Excel sheet, I'm just going to make a list of the things we add, and then we will update our Excel spreadsheet. So we need to figure out exactly how many of these 1x2s we have. So to do that, really, it's pretty straightforward. You can actually just count them. And then we know that they're going to have to be, when we install them, you can see them running this direction, they're going to be 8 feet long. So 1x2s at 8 foot pressure treated. So we're going to add that to our list. We have got X number of 1x2 pressure treated lumber for the ceiling. And then we're going to have labor to install the ceiling. Now, this is going to be a piecework kind of count. So what we'll do is I'm going to actually give you the unit cost for installing that ceiling, because we're going to have to get a little creative on that. That doesn't exist in our textbook. As far as the 1x2 material goes, that piece you can find directly online. Just like everything else, I'm going to have you guys locate and source the material locally. So Menards, Fingerly, Home Depot, whatever you are comfortable with. So just to reiterate, for ceiling construction on the deck project, all we have is the 1x2s at the overhanging area. So your task is to find the number of 1x2s that are 8 feet long, and then locate a material price. And that is pretty easy. That wraps up our ceiling construction.